We're already halfway done with 2024. There's a lot in store for us in the world of tech as we walk into the second half. In today's video, we're diving into the future of artificial intelligence with our exciting countdown of the top 5 AI predictions for 2024. Get ready to uncover the latest advancements that are set to revolutionize technology as we know it. From personalized AI experiences to groundbreaking innovations, this is a video you won't want to miss if you're curious about where AI is heading next. 5. Open source AI models on the rise. One of the biggest predictions for 2024 was the growing popularity of open source AI models. A lot of people saw it that way, so when it happened, it wasn't exactly a surprise. There would have actually been more concern if the situation was different and the models weren't this active. Anyway, open source AI models are becoming more popular, changing how AI technology is developed and shared. By being open, these models can allow a global community to work together, speeding up AI progress. It's just great to know that there can be an easy flow of information and teamwork between individuals and institutions without barriers. The open approach also means faster improvements in AI, making it a more powerful tool. This trend definitely shows a shift in the tech industry towards fairness. I mean, most of it is free, so it gives startups and educational institutions more opportunities. In the past, using large language model (LLMs) for artificial intelligence was very expensive and complicated. The entire process was all awfully exhausting. But now, things have changed. Open source LLMs are becoming popular because they offer many benefits without you having to break the bank. Let's talk about why open source LLMs are becoming more common and how they are changing AI. One big advantage of open source LLMs is better security. Companies can use these models within their own systems, which means that they now have control over their data. As one would expect, this helps keep sensitive information safe, whether it's stored on-site or in the cloud, reducing the risk of unauthorized access and data leaks. Another benefit is transparency. With open source LLMs, businesses won't only see how the models work, but they also get to see what data they were trained on and their design. Consequently, this helps companies understand the model's strengths and weaknesses, making it easier to use them effectively. Earlier, we talked about how most of the models are now free. Even the ones that we used to pay for are now cheaper. Cost is a key reason why open source LLMs are gaining popularity. They're usually much cheaper than proprietary models because guess what? Companies only need to pay for hosting. The ridiculously expensive licensing fees are now out of the picture. Plus, there are different model sizes and optimizations available to help lower costs further. Customization is another major perk. Open source LLMs can be easily adjusted and fine-tuned to meet specific business needs. Companies can adapt these models with their own data, improving their performance for particular tasks. Additionally, the open source community offers a lot of support to help businesses solve problems and make improvements. Many organizations, both big and small, are now using open source AI models. For example, Meta has developed Llama 2, an open source LLM with up to 70 billion parameters that businesses can use. Other examples include Vicuna and Alpaca, which build on Llama to reach GPT-4 level performance, and Falcon, created by the Technology Innovation Institute for various uses. Other important models include Bloom, a multilingual LLM from Big Science, and MPT-7B and MPT-30B from Mosaic ML, now part of Databricks. French startup Mistral AI has released models like Mistral 7B and Mistral 8X7B, which have advanced features and are very powerful. There are also models like Google's Flan T5, GitHub, and Hugging Face's StarCoder, Together AI's Red Pajama Insight 3B, and Cerebra's GPT. These models use the latest AI technology and help companies benefit from the support and innovation of the open source community. 4. NVIDIA's cloud ambitions. NVIDIA was expected to expand its presence in the cloud services market by 2024, and with what we've been seeing lately, we're not disappointed. Previously, users accessed NVIDIA GPUs through platforms like AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud. But these platforms have developed their own AI chips, which means that NVIDIA can't just remain where it was before. As these platforms develop their own AI chips, NVIDIA is shifting from being a client to a competitor by offering its own cloud services. Launching DGX is part of this move, and we might see NVIDIA building its own data centers or bagging partners like CoreWeave. Let's break this down. NVIDIA was expected to expand its presence in the cloud services market by 2024, and with what we've been seeing lately, we're not disappointed. NVIDIA's changing its business approach by selling AI services directly to large companies and governments. This change could lead to competition with big tech companies that currently buy a lot of NVIDIA's chips. Big tech companies like Google and Microsoft are starting to make their own chips for AI, which means they might need fewer NVIDIA chips in the future. So basically, NVIDIA might no longer be a client, but a competitor. NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang said that NVIDIA is now offering its AI services through cloud platforms like Google Cloud and Microsoft Azure. This is serious progress, but that's not all. These services include access to supercomputers for training AI models and selling NVIDIA's pre-trained AI models. This new business is expected to bring in a lot of money, adding to their chip sales. Are you familiar with OpenAI's ChatGPT? Well, it has created a huge demand for AI chips, benefiting NVIDIA. Huang mentioned a really good point that AI systems have reached a point where many more companies are starting to use the technology. This year, NVIDIA's investors are rapidly increasing. You know what that means. NVIDIA's stock price will automatically increase significantly too. People believe that as the leading supplier of GPUs for AI training, NVIDIA will gain a lot from the AI boom. After a strong earnings report, NVIDIA shares went up another 8%, making a total gain of 54% for the year. NVIDIA expected to make $6.5 billion in revenue last quarter, more than the $6.2 billion that the analysts predicted. One would think that the slump the company experienced with its gaming business post-pandemic would have affected the growth, but NVIDIA beat the odds. Even though sales of gaming graphics cards fell by 46% last quarter, they still beat expectations with $1.83 billion in revenue. For the last quarter of its financial year, NVIDIA reported earnings of 88 cents per share and revenue of $6.05 billion, better than the expected 81 cents per share and $6 billion in revenue. This was good even though it wasn't up to the previous year's $1.32 per share and $7.64 billion in revenue. 3. The emergence of multimodal AI. One of the most exciting AI predictions for 2024 is the rise of multimodal AI. New models like GPT-4v, Lava, and DALL-E are changing the landscape with their advanced abilities. This technology enhances human-machine interactions and opens up new possibilities for user engagement. In the past, AI models had been limited to understanding and generating text. Previously, they weren't able to generate images from simple instructions and do so many other things we see today. But now, these models can also understand and process text, sound, and visual inputs, making them more user-friendly and expanding their usefulness in many new ways. Multimodal large language models, MLLMs, are transforming AI by combining different types of data, text, images, and audio into a single system. This integration makes these models smarter and more human-like. It's possible for you to listen to audio from an AI-generated YouTube video and not even know that it's the work of AI. It's almost undetectable, and that's just mind-blowing progress. So, instead of being limited to specific tasks, these advanced models can serve as versatile, general-purpose